Welcome back, fellow mobile gaming fanatics. I'm My Time, this is Top Drives, and today we're going to have a look at the 959 Dakar Prelims. I'm 7th at the moment, might actually be a little bit lower. No, there we go, 7th. Now, I did awful in the qualifiers because I didn't really get to play. I was working, I just gave up on it. I didn't have a good team either, so I left that one. I just put it as water under the bridge, moved on. This one, however, we do have a chance of the top 10, and why I want to get the top 10 is not just for that carbon fibre, but I also would like to get this Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. I've not got it yet. It's a very good ultra rare ride, especially if you're working on British cars. That's one I'd love to keep in the team. If I did get the top 3, the Vauxhall Insignia would just be a fuse car. So let's just come and see what are the actual requirements. Well, it's great exhibition 1960 to 99, and then 2 more great exhibition cars to fill off your slots, and that works out quite well for me. If you have a look here, I haven't worked on many of my older great exhibition cars, okay? However, with a 360 RQ limit, I found I can bring the Bulldog in. I've still got a bit of room to work on it. I'm not sure whether I'm going to max it out in weight or chassis. Most people seem to be doing it in weight, so I feel I'll probably have to do that, because then that means I will at least draw with them rather than losing, because I'm using this car mainly in drags and test bowls, not really using it on the circuits. And I've also gone down, you'll see here, I've taken the M100 Elan because it has a 93 hand. It's a really good super rare car, guys. If you've got one, I recommend building it. Really helpful in this event in the Tokyo Loop. So let's just come in and show you a matchup. As I said, it's going to be very difficult for me to get top 3. I'm just going to try and focus on top 10. The other 2 great exhibitions, obviously I'm lucky enough to have the short tail which goes in. I've got the Super Leggero maxed out, and I've decided to go for the Volante version of it as well. I could work on maxing it out. I could work on putting an upgrade into the short tail to give me an advantage against people. However, I think this team is good enough for me to remain in the top 10, so I'm not going to invest my resources into these cars. Let me just show you a match and see how it pans out. So here, what would happen? Well, we can win the hairpin, we can win the 1 mile. The drag, we would lose if I play it that way. It's tough. I think I can squeeze through there. This would be tie, win. I can win this one. We'll just play this for the sake of it, just to show you the kind of track setup. So notice here, quite a lot of speed, drags, first point you need. Then there's also some element of twistiness in the other pass in the Tokyo Bridge. Obviously you do need an element of good 0 to 60 for this. There is absolutely no point you bringing your medium ground clearance cars, okay? Just bear that in mind. There's no speed humps, nothing like that. There's also no off-road, no sand, no dirt, nothing like that. So keep all those cars at home in the garage. You're going to be focusing on your speed cars, okay? That's what you want to do. Is high performance, high power cars are what required in this event. So I'm going to skip this just to get to the end. As you can see, lucky victory. It's going to be quite congested around here, depending who plays and who doesn't play. I know for a fact there's people here that I can't beat, okay? Let's just come and see. This is probably a defeat. I don't have any of the aero atoms, which are going to be really key cars in this event. I can win this, I can win this, and I lose both of these, and I lose them badly. Yeah, I think that's a defeat, to be honest with you. Again here, this is a loss because it's done some upgrades. See, that's what I could do, put an upgrade in. Tie, lose, win. Yeah, as you can see, it's going to be very difficult for me to find a way through, should we say. I'm just going to try this for the sake of it. Yeah, top 10 is going to be my aim. I'm more than happy to get that carbon fibre, more than happy. So let me just work out a way of how I'm going to lose the least amount of points possible here. I think this is the best way to do it. we're just going to skip this to the end again. I know sometimes it's good to see, just to see where cars stack up in case you've got the same cars. It's a draw, I'll take that. So yeah, top 3 we're not going to get. We're going to try and get that carbon fiber. Now, packs in the store, we do have this great exhibition pack that I'm actually thinking of getting. This 25 garage slot and 3 ceramic. I don't like the way they word this pack, really don't. Not for me. I know a lot of you struggling for slots, and these are the kind of packs that you look out for because they can provide you that extra space, which is valuable. However, for me, I'm going to kick this video off before we go into opening all those ceramics with a carbon fiber pack. Let's see, can we get something decent? To be honest with you, I've already got quite a lot of great exhibition cars, so what I want to get ideally is something new, something different to add to the collection. So we've got plenty of the Aston Martin DB7s in the past. Oh, I was just talking about this, the Aerial Atom. Yes, 100% a keeper. Something that could also help me quite a bit in this event. I could change the Bulldog out for that. That could be extremely useful for this event. Yeah. Well, good pack. That's another thing when you're opening packs, nothing to think about. Are there ultra rare packs, ultra rare cars, especially when doing carbon fiber packs, that you're happy to get? If you're happy to get some of the ultra rares that you get from there, then it gives the pack just a little bit more weight, in my opinion, because you're not going to be as disappointed if you don't get a premium legendary car or an epic car, etc. You still got a chance to get a car that you want or you can use. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, let's come in and get the next 30 cars on the list. So just a recap of where we got to in our first pool. In total, from cars 4 and cars 5, we did end up with 3 ultra rares, we ended up with 2 epics, and we did get the legendary Lamborghini. So let's kick off with number 1 of this second part. Again, I'm going to do another 30, then save up the rest of the cash to do the last part of this 100 pack opening. So let's come and see, what are we going to get to start off. We start off good with a super rare, nice Fiat Coupe. I've got one of these built up. I recommend keeping one, and in with a BMW. Okay, so nothing special from the first pack, but a double super rare you cannot complain about. Second pack, obviously I'm technically not expecting much based on the figures. I'd be expecting about another 3 or 4 ultra rares and possibly an epic if I'm very lucky. That's kind of where we're looking at. So we've got a second pack which gives us at least a double super rare, which is good. Civic. This is a decent city streets car, worth keeping for if you're building Japanese cars especially. However, there are a lot of other hatchbacks as well which are probably better alternatives, especially in super rare, but it's a decent ride. Now we're coming to this. Okay, no bonus car there, and we get the Alfa Romeo GTA. I've still not built that car up, so I can't tell you how good it is, but it doesn't stand out to me as a car that you desperately need. Now let's come back into pack number 4, and we have, oh good, that's another super rare for the 4th card. And 5th card, Jaguar D-Type. This car looked like it was going to be so good. I remember getting it, building it. It's just got such bad MRA. It's so underwhelming. I do see a lot of people keeping it and building it because it's using a lot of the older events, but me, I still can't bring myself around to start building it again after how underwhelming I found it. So not sure what I'm going to do with it. Right, we've got, oh, these have been good. We've been really lucky on those 4th cards. Everyone bar one has given us a super rare. Land Rover Discovery. There's so many Land Rovers in the game. Build some. There seems to be a lot of off-road events, a lot of UK off-road events as well. Having a variety of them in your garage isn't a bad thing. Not that you need more than one, but having one built up for a rainy day isn't the worst play you'll do. So Alfa Romeo Barrera, and we finish it with the convertible. I still haven't finished maxing out my 325i convertible. I thought this card's gonna be really useful with the standard tyres. It's also, I think, medium ground clearance, but I've just not done it. Just the way I am, I've just not got around to actually maxing it out. It's, I think, halfway done. It's about 15 out of 25 in the upgrades. Okay, I should really work on that, shouldn't I? Let's come for this next pack. Skip through another. We've done really good, you know, so far on those super rares. We've got nothing on top in terms of the last card, nothing above a super rare, but we've had 6 out of 7 packs, putting us in with what I call a bonus super rare. So that's a good ratio at the moment. Pack 8. So I'll go through this a bit quicker because I don't think everyone wants to see all the cars in between. Another Range Rover. If it's not that interesting a pack, I'm just going to skip on to the next one, number 9. Let's see. I'd hope to get an ultra rare in a few packs if that's going to keep me on track to trying to get the ultra rare kind of quota that we've seen. So the Chevrolet Camino, which is good, and another Evoque. Okay, a Camino is definitely worth keeping as a drag car, guys. It's a drag specialist, good cheap car. If you get one, build one. Personally, don't think you need more than one. It can also become in handy because it does have medium ground clearance, and some of those tricky USA tracks where you use it for the drag and they throw in a few city street levels, it can be the kind of car that can get you out of a jam there as well. Right, we've got the Subaru BRZ. I think that's a really underwhelming car, to be honest with you. I don't think it's done any justice. Not really worth building in my opinion, unless you're focusing on Subaru or Japanese cars. But for most people, I don't think that's a super rare you're going to focus on. Let's come to pack 11, and we're going to get, okay, the Alfa Romeo Carraro drag car again. Cheap drag car, nothing amazing. It hasn't got great MRA. I have one built. Haven't maxed it out because I've only used it for drag, so I've not bothered to work on its handling. Next pack is the Aston Martin V8. Well, I've had plenty of these because of the Aston Martin and the GE packs that I've opened. So for me, I don't need another. I have built one though, to be fair. I started to build a second, but yeah, don't really use it unless it's an Aston Martin event and they specifically need you to use Aston Martins. Chevrolet Suburban, followed by the Ford Ranger Wildtrak. Okay, 2 cars I'm not getting excited about. Let's come into pack 14. I would have hoped, to be honest with you, to have got an ultra rare in these first few packs, just to kind of not put too much pressure on the ends. Subaru Outback, because these packs are a lot lighter than the first 15 packs from before. At least we had a little bit of a sweat with it. We've got a couple of ultra rares, etc. So halfway through this pack opening with this pack, and there's nothing that jumps out that says, oh, that was really good, or, you know, really happy to get that. Ford Edge. I don't really think there's any super rares that I'm desperately after at the moment, to be honest with you. I mean, there are some that I would keep, or some that I'll build a second or third of, but I can't think of a super rare that I don't have that I really want. Maybe one will pop up and I'll be, oh yeah, you know, I forgot about this car, I really need it, as we go into pack 17. But I can't think. Are there any super rares out there any of you guys are missing that you really need? I think I've had most of them, or especially the ones that I feel are key. I can't think of one on top of my head. Let's see if something comes up. Be interesting to see if a super rare comes up that I think, oh, I don't have it and I really want to build you. Like pack 18. I'm a little bit worried that our pack luck is declining here, and it's getting more down in line with the figures that were posted in the help section. I was kind of hoping after my first part of this that I was going to be able to skew those figures in our favour to show that the drops were actually better than their estimates are, but it's looking like we are being brought down to reality here, everyone. This is pack number 20, and like I say, there's been nothing at home. If you've been saving up the whole time, nothing to write home here, you would be absolutely fuming, I think, if you've gone and done 650,000 of cash and you've got nothing but super rares at the moment. And it's going to continue. It is going to continue along that line for 20 packs. Pack 21 here. Excuse me, it's hot. I need a drink. I finished my drink. Not good. Oh, I'm absolutely melting here. Excuse me. Right. Oh, I'm just getting pain in here. Pain. 21, 22 packs. Nothing but super rares in the first 21 packs. That is bad. That is really bad, guys. But anyone who thought that I was just lucky, oh, I've already got the Sienta before. Yeah, anyone who thought I was just really lucky in those first packs, and I think this is coming to prove that it does pan out over time. Okay, as much as I'd love to have kept the luck going, it has definitely trailed off here. I mean, apart from getting 2 epics and maybe, or an epic and a legendary or something like that, or even just a legendary, something like that has to come out of one of these packs for these to be kind of like worth it or on par to me thinking, oh yeah, that was a decent investment. Because at the moment, even the ultra rares won't save this, and my ultra rare count as it currently stands of being around the 14 mark as we go into pack 26, we are way down because we've only got 3. We are way down. Yes, we're still on par with the epics and the legendaries, you know, great, you know, they're all good, but the ultra rares, which is what you'd expect to get from these packs, we are down massively now into the last 5, pack 26. Yeah, I mean, it could change. I could pull 3 ultra rares in these packs, and then suddenly we're back, you know, we're back with a chance of getting on par there, but it's not looking good, is it? It must be the time of day. I wonder if there's any correlation with the time that you actually open these packs and what comes out, because it's absolute rubbish at this moment. Pack 27. Here we go. Right, so we get another bonus super rare, followed by, oh, crikey. Yeah. Literally now, it's at a stage that only a legendary car could save this pack opening. That is it. I'm not going to be fortunate enough to get 3 ultra rares, so only a legendary would save this pack opening. Now that's gone out the window as well as we come into the last 2. Yeah, poor guys, poor. I mean, I'm glad that I've done this instead of some of you at home who maybe farm their cash and then do this for a bit of fun. But if you'd opened these packs and these were your rewards, I reckon you'd be fuming. You know, I should probably complain to Hutch. I should complain and say, excuse me, you know, trying to do something for your show. Last pack here, pack 30, trying to do something, bit of entertainment, bit of fun. At least you could give us something decent to look at. What are we going to end it with? What are we going to end it with? Ooh, that is 30 ceramic packs without an ultra rare, let alone an epic or legendary. That'll bring us down now, guys, from 60 packs, from 30 packs having 3 ultra rares, 2 epics and 1 legendary. We're now 60 packs with 3 ultra rares, 2 epics and 1 legendary, and that ultra rare drop rate is massively down now. We will need to get around 9 to 10 ultra rares in the last 40 packs to even have a chance of hitting that on the kind of estimated figures. But the epics and the legendaries, I can't really complain because we're on the ball with those. Anything on top would be a bonus. So that is where we're at the moment. I will be back when the end of the Dakar Prelims is done to show you how I done there. Hopefully that will be another carbon fiber pack to open. Until then, good luck in the event, guys. Let me know how you were doing. Enjoy the boiling weather wherever you are, and I'll see you all soon.